Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to my very first video in my new lifelong scrapbooking series. I'm very excited to get this started, and I hope you guys are too. October, November, lots of sickness in the family, colds, and that was not nice. So, and then a lovely Thanksgiving, so finally got through the end of November, and here I am. So, I'm just going to dive in. This is my box of photos that I took before the digital age started. That's a whole new ball game there, but I decided to just go through them and figure out which photo set spoke to me, and I decided that's where I would get started. In the middle of doing that, I also checked in with my baby albums for my kids, and I decided that my son's first birthday photos would be a great place to start. They really brought in some inspiration, and when I looked at my son's album, it was all damaged and discolored, and so I got that front off of it, and I was able to salvage that. So I don't know if I'm going to actually use it or if I'll just take a picture of it. I think I did take a picture of the albums, but before I tossed them, and then got spares to hold everything. But yeah, there's some of the damage right there. I was not very happy, but like I said, life happens, so I'm just going to roll with it. I'll figure out either redoing these pages or taking pictures and making pages of the pages. But yeah, some of the adhesive, which was done, these were done a long time ago, like 12 years ago, so I'm gonna have to do some layout surgery on these. So yeah, I had a lot of different styles, and I loved glitter. Who doesn't love glitter? But now I know there's a place for it and when to use it, or at least I try. I guess I could have went really crazy, but I actually really like that Vegas page. So these are the first birthday photos that I didn't realize that I already had scrapbooked. But yeah, I was already doing a type of pocket scrapbooking there too, huh? Just all on one page. So yeah, those were all of the last ones are all of the baby shower ones. But I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of where I started and then where I ended up starting, which is kind of good, because if I had done a whole new layout, then saying it was his first birthday, then that would have kind of confused me. And so I decided to I'm just going to make a 8.5 by 11 layout, and it'll be mostly about the presents. And then as you can tell earlier, I got some things together and some papers together, and let me see here. I've got the papers that I used over here. I used those are the page protectors that I'm going to use for the 8.5 by 10 album, which is my son's size. I didn't really want something gigantic because he's not very girly. He's very plain. He doesn't like a lot of frills and stuff, so I decided to keep this pretty low-key for him. He'll probably enjoy it a little bit more. So yeah, that's all my photos. It's a lot of photos for one birthday, and yeah, they have toned down for birthdays a little bit, but still, I've got a lot to go through at first, which is why I really love the idea of the pocket scrapbooking. Oh yes, this, I can't even keep up with myself. This is a Sketchbook Pro app, and I drew out my layout idea, which is something you can do when you are down on the couch, just, you know, tired and exhausted and don't want to move. But that helps out a lot too in the planning and all that. And yes, I did pick different colors for the different types of pictures that I had, or that I have for him. That wood grain is from the Rustic Home Fundamentals from the Annual Inspirations 2016-2017. And then I've got, let me see here, the Enchantment Fundamentals is where I got the sapphire blue, and then, which I always tend to call navy, I'm not entirely certain why, but, and then the Adventure Fundamentals pack, I got the yellows, both the yellow stripe and the yellow words. And so you'll also see little squares. Those are like trial packs for the consultants, and once those papers go retired, then you can use those on pretty much, well, you can use them on pretty much anything anyways, but I decided since they're retired, I'll just use them up anyways, and so I'm not wasting any paper. And they were the same color, which I love that sapphire color. And I would have to say I'm not very much of a yellow color person, but I really like the combination. I think later on in here I will show you a picture, if I haven't already, of his, when he was picking out his, or opening his photos. Yes. When he was opening his gifts, he was wearing a white shirt that had yellow and the sapphire color blue trim on it, and so this, I figured I'd pull that out of the photo and it'll work out great, and I can use that during or throughout the whole gift opening pages. So I'm just going to adhere it in the center, adhere that piece in the center there, so that I have room to just tuck in the other pieces as I go. And this will be quite random. I'm pretty picky about what colors go with, you know, where and whether they're touching and all of that stuff. So you'll see me go through all of that. I'm just going to trim these off and adjust them, and yes, it does take forever, but I did speed these up, so you'll see me doing a lot of adhering and then moving and then lifting and adhering again and adding here and taking out there. So the little squares that I got from the consultant, the little consultant packs, those ones had you can go ahead and get started, okay? They had embossing, clear embossing on them, and so those ones I thought added a little bit more texture to the whole layout, which was kind of cool. So I'm probably going to have a lot of times throughout this video where I don't see anything just because there's kind of nothing to say. Oh, I guess there is something to say. Look at that. But I think I'm going to try to figure out how to get music in the background. So I actually really like, I just saw that on a video once and I was like, she talked over the music, but the music was light enough that she could hear it. I was like, I like that idea. So I don't know if you guys like that idea. If you don't, comment and let me know, and we'll see how that goes. If it doesn't bug you, that would be awesome. But this December, which is coming up tomorrow, we have a special through Close to My Heart, and these it's called The Little Things, or It's the Little Things, and they are the current mini albums for Close to My Heart, and they will be selling bundles, and this will be going through December 1st through December 31st of 2016, while supplies last. And so these bundles are going to be like, they have the Blue Jean mini album bundle, and it is, I think I'll try to put the information down below tomorrow in the description. So I'll have to edit it, but I don't really mind doing that. So or you can go on to my website, which is Tarina, hellotarina.closetomyheart.com, and then they should have, on the main page, they should have a link to the It's the Little Things bundles. And so here's the first one. It's a Blue Jean mini bundle, or mini album bundle, and you get a Insta-Life album that's in Blue Jean color. And these albums are little. I mean, they're like, the biggest photo that they hold is a 4x4 inch. So they're minis, very minis. So you will also get a #life card set, and this one will be Enjoy, and they're more blues and greens and yellows and oranges. And then they've also come with the #life overlays in black, and then memory protectors that are 4x4 inch, and then memory protectors that have 4 2x2 inch insert for photos and whatnot. And the #life cards, I think, and the overlays are both cut at 4x4 or 2x2. So they're really easy to just slide in over your photos, or behind your photos, or beside your photos, whichever you prefer. And the retail value on that one is $27.75 plus the normal shipping and handling and tax. And then the bundle price, so the retail would be if you were to purchase all of those separately, and then the bundle price is $18.95. And so that's the Blue Jean mini bundle. And then there's another one, it's Blush, and it's like a pink color, and it's got gold sparkly polka dots cascading from top to bottom, and in a blush pink color. And this one is, it comes with the Insta-Life album in blush, and then the #life cards that are aptly named Hello Gorgeous, and those ones are more of the pinks, blacks, and I think raspberry is one of our new colors, and it's actually in there too. And then I actually think there might even be like a light mint green color. I just don't remember which mint green color it is. Anyways, you also get the #life overlays, which are in gold, so they're clear and gold, and then the memory protectors that are 4x4, and also the 2x2, or the 4 grid of the 2x2. And again, the retail value of all of those are $27.75, and then the bundle price is $18.95 plus your shipping and tax. And then last, we have our Adventure mini album bundles, and those you get, for that one you get an Everyday Life album, that's the black and white striped album, and then you get the My Crush Adventure Calls pack, which is pre-cut paper that's more in the greens and blues and black, and I want to say like a lime green. I'm sure the green is in one of our color palettes, but I can never keep track of the colors for some reason. It's just not in my mental capacity at the moment. So if you want to know, I can look it up and let you know. I'll have links to these down below. It's tomorrow morning, if I can remember to edit it. I put it on my to-do list, so I'll get it done. You also get, in the Adventure Mini Album Bundle, you also get to choose your memory protectors, whether it's 6x8 or 4x6 or 3x4. And the retail value for this particular bundle is $29.85, and you guys are going to be getting it at $19.95, which is awesome. And that's, of course, adding the shipping and handling and taxes if they apply. So also, I wanted to let you guys know that you can also get any extras to go with these if you want. They will add on to your price, of course, but if you need more than one pack of memory protectors, or if you prefer to have a different paper pack that you can cut up to your own, to the 4x4 or 2x2, or even the 6x8 or 4x6, you can purchase those paper packs as well. And so these little albums and page protectors can go a long ways, especially with the overlays and whatnot. And also, we do offer overlays that will fit in the 8 or 6, or not the 6x8, but the 4x6 memory protectors. I think the 3x4 as well. Those do not come with the bundle, with the Adventure Mini Album Bundle, but you can purchase those on top of the bundle and be able to add things in there that way. So, I just wanted to let you guys know about that. I'm really excited about that. And here, up on my screen, I decided to sew along the edge of the inside white part. And I was going to do it individual stitching with my ruler, and I decided, you know what, I have my sewing machine in here for a reason, and so I decided to use it. And the tape helps hold the string from getting in the way or coming out of the holes or anything like that. So some people like to have them on their layouts, and there are places for that. I agree. On some of the layouts that I've seen, they're beautiful that way. A boy's that's very clean cut, yeah, not so much for me. But so yeah, I'm just gonna trim all these off, and I think I'll give you a close-up, but I'm not sure. I think I already did a close-up of something. There's a little close-up. Yeah, I did zigzag and a straight stitch, and I just did my zigzag in over the top of my straight stitch in random places. And so now I'm just going to go through my photos of him opening his presents and just pick out the ones that speak to me. And I'm not sure exactly what it is that tells me what is what or which ones to pick, but just specific ones say more than others, I guess. And I was going to do journaling on this page, and I still might. I don't know. The one story about that, the particular photo that I pick, is, I don't know, kind of long. And I don't want to mess up my pretty page with it, with my handwriting or typing or any of that. So, I was also going to tell you about these. Those are see-through, so that I cut them in like 4x4, 3x3, I think 2x2, but I'm not sure. And then the various sizes, the sizes to fit into those baseball or trading card page protectors. And I cut those out just so that I could see where I'm cutting, so I'm not cutting off faces, or I'm not cutting off the important parts of the photo. and I can use those as a guide so that I can kind of get an idea of what size of photo I am going to be using, and so I really like those. There's a whole pack of them you can buy somewhere. I think it's Me and My Big Ideas or something like that. I think I saw them at Hobby Lobby. I know has them, but those ones I actually just made out of stencil material. It was thick stencil material, and it kind of rolled, so I really needed to use the stencil for something small, and so I decided to just use it for that. I still have more if I really want to use it for a stencil, but you see how I put the I was putting white on white, but I'm going to be adding color around the edge of it, and I wanted to kind of soften that whole all those straight lines, so I decided to put the vellum over the top of the white so that it kind of really softened the white edge. And then I just got to figure out what I'm going to use out of my bit of embellishments, and what colors I'm going to put where. So I wanted to do some journaling on this page once I got to the end, but I didn't know what to journal about, and my handwriting's not the neatest, and it's just one of those things that I still struggle with, which I'm working on it, but on this one I didn't really want to mess up my nice pristine page. But if I did journal, which I actually might go back in, I don't know, it depends on how much it weighs on me when I look at it the next time. It'd probably be about his little blocks that he got for his birthday. He absolutely loved those blocks, and they had all different kinds of blocks, and they had little things in each of them. They had balls, they had little bulldozers and stuff like that, and trains, and when you turned the swivel thing on the bottom, the little train on the inside would move, or the balls would bounce around, or there was just so many different types, and I don't even remember what they were called, but I guess I'd just have to look them up. But he absolutely loved those, just seeing what's going on inside of the little world inside of a block. But yeah, we ended up getting him the whole entire collection. So I figured if I do decide to journal, that's probably what it will be, or be about. So if you had a gray picture or a black and white picture, you could use any color combination for this type of layout. It would be pretty cool. Which reminds me, let me see, let me get my phone real quick. There is an app that you can use. It's free, or it was when I got it. It's called Adobe Capture. And Erie Landgraf here on YouTube shared it with everybody. And so I went out and got it because I thought that would be a grand idea, and I could probably use that a lot, which I'm pretty good at picking out what I want out of photos, but some photos I'm baffled. So I thought that would help out a lot. But you can actually like hover that one, turn on the app and hover it over a photo, and it will pick out color combinations for you to use. And I thought that would be pretty awesome. You could also do that with paper, like patterned paper. If there's multiple different colors or whatever, you can put it over the patterned paper, and if you're not sure what kind of solid colors to use with it, if you choose to use solid colors, and then you can use that app, and it will pull out a color combination for you to use. And that way it would make it, it makes things a little bit easier for those of you who, somewhat like me, don't really always know what to pull out of the photo. I didn't use that on this one in particularly, but I know that I've got a lot of photos to be scrapbooking. Hence the name Lifelong Scrapbooking Series, because that's pretty much what it's going to be. That's going to take me my whole life long to get caught up. But just in case you guys were interested in something that made life a little bit easier, much like those mini albums, I mean, if you have a specific event, those work great to put those photos into and get them documented, and those are easy enough to pass around that you could just pass them around at holidays and whatnot, or give them out even as gifts. I would absolutely love to get one of those. But and they're easy enough to give as well, as far as they don't really have too much involved. Just pretty much what you need. You just add the papers in and then your photos, and you're pretty much done. You can write on them if you want for stories or whatever. So let me see where I'm at up here. Oh yes, the lovely gemstones, which I got at Hobby Lobby. I really did want to use Close to My Heart product for this, which I did the paper, and then I did another off-brand of paper, or not off-brand, but not Close to My Heart brand paper, because it's 8.5 by 11. And anyways, so I'm also using the gray enamel gems from Close to My Heart, which are one of my favorites because I can use them on so many things. And they've got 2 different colors of gray, and they've got white, and 3 different sizes in each of those, and in one pack. So here's my close-up. I actually slowed it down for you guys. And those little blocks. You love those little blocks. Alrighty, so I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys next time for my next installment of my Lifelong Scrapbooking series. See you later!